Julia here, and welcome to 2019! I hope all of you had an awesome new year, and if you made any cool resolutions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I posted my New Year's resolution video last week, so I'll leave that in the cards if you'd like to take a peek and see what I'm planning for 2019. So one of the things I found really interesting about the writing process is how music plays into the writing process of different people. I feel like every writer has their own way and own preference of utilizing music to help them in the writing process or the editing process or even the sketching process. I know some authors that prefer using heavy metal, others that prefer quiet music, others that prefer no music. So I thought I'd make a little video on how I utilize music in my writing. So I'm just gonna give a rundown on the genres of music that I use and the types of songs that I listen to during each part of the writing process, just to kind of give you an idea of what I like to listen to. So there's no rules saying what you can or can't do. These are just some ideas, so maybe if you're looking for a change of pace in your own writing, you can try using what I'm doing. So when I'm in the planning and sketching process, I usually try to listen to something that matches the theme of what I'm planning on writing. For the Scavenger, I was listening to a lot of alternative rock, something that had a nice beat to it, something that can get me in the rhythm. For Missing Her, it was more classic rock because, as you will see in Missing Her, the main character Vanessa is a huge classic rock fan. It was really helpful to listen to the type of music that she listens to get myself in the creative mode and into her state of mind, and it kind of helped me along the way. And I also got to figure out which songs I thought fit her character the best. So once I move into the first draft phase, I really can't listen to music with words anymore because my brain just can't handle putting out words and taking in words, if that makes sense. So I need to listen to something instrumental. Now, one of the things I do end up using with words is a song to play while my laptop is booting up, because I know my limits, and I know that if I start going on my phone or watching YouTube videos while my laptop is booting up, I will not be able to stop myself once the page is loaded and everything. I'll just keep scrolling and be like, oh, just a little bit more, a little bit more. The next thing you know, it's been a half an hour and I haven't written any words. So I like using a song that I can listen to, get myself in the mode, and let my brain know that it's time to write. So for the Scavenger, that song was I Take the World by Storm by Lucas Graham. And for Missing Her, it was High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. So that is the song I always play, and I can actually like feel myself like calming my mind. Whenever I hear those songs, even when I'm not writing, I feel myself getting like a little calmer, and like just it really trains your brain to listen to that song and know, okay, it's time to work and time to focus. So once my laptop is booted and I'm ready to write or edit, I try using soundtracks that again fit the vibe of what I'm going for. For the Scavenger, I needed something with a flat melody, something I wouldn't be nodding my head to or singing along to, so I utilized the Stranger Things soundtrack and the Supernatural soundtrack. So both of those soundtracks are all instrumental. There's not any words in it or anything. Some of them do have melodies, but most of the time I leaned into the songs that were just very flat. The Supernatural soundtrack has some nice piano melodies, and the Stranger Things soundtrack is definitely more techno, so I utilized a lot of that while I was writing, and it really, again, helped me get into the mode. For Missing Her, there was a lot more tension and a lot more underlying dark themes, so I definitely wanted something from a specifically horror-themed movie. So I ended up using the 2018 Halloween soundtrack because when that movie came out, I was in the deep editing mode, and I also used the soundtrack from Hereditary. Oh my gosh, I loved both of those movies, and it's really cool now because when I watch the movies I can recognize the different themes throughout. I mean, Halloween of course has the classic John Carpenter theme, but there's so many other like small hidden themes that I love listening to and love finding in the movie. Yeah, so that's basically what I do. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do writing with music, but I find that most people prefer to listen to instrumental stuff. Do you guys have any preferences when it comes to writing with music? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. If you have seen any of the TV shows I mentioned or like any of the soundtracks that I listed, feel free to give this video a thumbs up so I know we have the same preferences when it comes to music. If you would like to buy my debut, The Scavenger, it is available in paperback on Amazon and also in Kindle editions if you prefer reading on a tablet. You can also buy signed copies via my website, or I could sign your Kindle. I mean, I've seen it done. Thank you for stopping by. Bye!